Yeah, yeah. The world is so small till it ain't. Yeah. I'm building up a wall till it break. She hate it when I call and it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I hope
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, girl.
You look so good. And the hair?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did something cute just for you.
Oh, girl. Please, please don't look at my hair and the fact that I'm in a hat.
Girl, you still look stunning.
A
I hope
lot,
you know.
a lot has been happening. Thank you. A lot has been happening,
Girl,
and I just don't have time for anything else at the moment.
this life,
This week, I
you
have
will just kill us.
this upcoming week, I have midterms. I have the side story we were talking about just a while ago. I have,
A lot of things are happening. A lot of things are happening.
exactly.
Girl, just let's not even talk about the cold that is out there because tell me
Bro,
why today I'm sick. Tell me why.
Shady, we are in November. We are in November. You'd think this is like mid-December or Jan.
I feel
Literally,
like I feel like I'm freezing from the inside. I'm
we're
not
still
even
in
out yet. I'm
we're
not
still
even
in
out
fall.
yet.
We're still in
It's
fall.
horrible. Like who sent us in these countries? Like please.
See, girl.
I just
Welcome, Chelsea,
thank
Tona,
you.
to whom we're becoming.
Thank
And
you.
to everybody that is watching, I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes to talk a little bit about yourself because I think I actually haven't done a video talking about myself, so I feel like people out there just be seeing things go up and down, and they don't know
They don't know who you
who
are.
is this, but I actually don't have a definition of myself. I'm just a your regular old guy, girl.
But I feel like the more episodes you make with people, the more we get to know you, you know?
Honey, I feel like even I don't know myself. I go through a lot of emotional turmoil on a daily and weekly
Girl,
basis. I don't know. Anyway, Chelsea, welcome, and it's
thank
so great
you.
to see you. I'm gonna talk a little bit about you from my perspective. I went to
Okay.
school with you in primary school.
Yeah.
Primary school, and it's been so many years, and
Primary school.
it's been so many years, and we're still talking. We are still talking somehow, somewhere, the connections and other things that go through it,
Mm,
the schools, the new friends,
mm.
the new cultures that we take, and we're in the same country, by
Mm.
the way.
Yeah, we're in the same country. Oh my
So
God.
yeah, I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes to present yourself, talk a little bit about yourself, and then we can get started on today's topic. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so hi everyone. Thank you, Kevin, my girl, for having me. My name is Chelsea. I'm 22 years old and I've been knowing Kevin since, way back. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do this with you and to help you like with this topic. This topic we're gonna talk about is something that's, it's something that,
It's been eating us up.
it's been eating us from the inside and
Exactly.
like clack it,
We were
we're
like,
gonna dive
we're
into
gonna
it and
dive
I'm so
into this.
excited about this. I'm a student, I live with my family here. We live in the same country as Kevin, so we can relate on a lot of things. We come
Exactly.
from the same country, Rwanda, so everybody that is watching, thank you for watching us and I hope you enjoy.
Thank you, girly. That was so beautiful, by the way. That's
Thank you.
actually, I need some lessons to know how to present myself. I just be starting and I start talking and talking and talking. Au bout d'un moment, I forget that
Girl.
I'm running something
Do
that
you know
needs
that
to.
I practice this? I practice this. I thought that YouTubers they just do it from their head. I
I'm not a YouTuber,
practiced.
girl.
This whole like, comment, subscribe. I had to rehearse like it's a whole thing.
I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just as well new to this whole thing. Anyway, so the topic
Mm,
of today is the body commentary epidemic. Okay, I think by now people will have seen the poster of the this whole
mm,
conversation that we're gonna have with the topic on it.
yeah.
So the body
Mm,
commentary epidemic. which is why people feel entitled to comment
Mm.
on your weight and why they absolutely should not. When I sent you this, what was your first thought?
When you sent me this, the first thing I thought was finally, finally, we're gonna talk about this. Finally, like, ah,
I feel like so many people just go on top of the issue and then they're like, oh, it's not a big deal, but it's actually a big deal. It's actually a
right?
big deal. It really
I,
is.
I know, right? And I feel like we can talk about it, but it's very discreet. Like I will talk
Yeah,
about it with my sister, and then it's gonna just stay between us.
it stays in the little room where you guys talked about it
Yeah,
and that's it.
exactly.
Yeah,
And I feel like it's very problematic because um it's always between the victims and never like the people who are concerned.
exactly.
It's like some auntie talked to you like sideways, telling you how you're fat, how you're this, how you're that. You're never gonna tell the auntie. You're gonna tell your cousin,
Yeah, that she talked
but
about it, but you're never going to openly tell it to her bluntly and be like, what you said
right?
was,
It
a
was
comment that you
problematic and you never
exactly.
talk about it. And I was just so happy when you sent it to me because I was like, finally, someone wants to bring it out there. Finally, someone wants to talk about what is going on, especially with our culture. So I feel like
Where we
many of
come
us can
from,
relate.
especially, yeah, that's a very normalized thing to say and do, and it's not. Once you step out of that zone and you see
Mm,
other cultures and you see other people and you learn and you evolve, you see that certain topics are really
mm.
not anybody's business to be commenting on, if I'm being
Right,
honest. And
right.
they're very unasked for, if I could say,
Mm,
uncalled
mm,
for.
mm,
So,
mm,
like my previous guests, we're gonna have a series of questions. And the first one
mhm,
that I'm gonna ask you is, why do you think body comments became a cultural greeting in our community? Me and you come from Rwanda.
mhm,
And I think we grew up there. We only got to move when we were a little bit older, and we knew when we were moving. It's not like we moved here when we were children.
mm,
So growing up, you're surrounded with aunties,
mm,
uncles, mom, dad,
mm,
friends, family, friends, and all these things. Um, why do you
mm.
think body commenting became a culture, and specifically in our community?
Well, I think that there are two reasons for it. First of all, I feel like it has been normalized for way too long and we can't stop it now, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
we have always known, like not just us, even the generation of our parents, even the generation of our grandparents, they
everybody has
have
done the same for a while.
exactly. So it's just, reciprocating. It's, like you're duplicating. My parents told like they used to comment on my body, so I will do it with my children. My children will do it with their children. And there is no one who has ever stopped that cycle.
And been
No
like,
one has
in this
ever,
house, we
yeah,
don't talk about this. Yeah.
exactly. No one has ever told, at least for myself, and I think for you too, no one has ever told their children, if someone tells you that you're fat or that you're too skinny or that you're this and that, you should tell them that it's inappropriate and it's not polite. For
Do you know
me,
what? You know what annoys me?
mm,
What annoys me is in our culture, it became a greeting. The person
right,
sees you, the first thing they see or the first thing they say, they're gonna be like, they give you the hand, so akogwa kaboko, and then they're like, "Hey, ko abdibushe."
right.
For
And
people who are gonna be watching this who don't understand our language, we speak Kinyarwanda, and it's ko abdibushe means, "Oh, you became fat." Or
right.
kowananutse, oh, you became thin. How is that a
Like,
greeting? How
how
about,
is that your
hi,
business?
how are
Like,
you? How
hi,
have you
how are
been?
you? I
How is
mean,
life?
and you know what's even crazy? What's crazy is that even at home, because me, not just me, but even some of my friends, like let's say that your mom was with you, like you guys had dinner, and then you just need like an after snack, and then your mom would just be like, "Oh, are you ready? Are you eating again?" And
Exactly.
like, can I just
Can
leave?
I eat? Can I get a
Can
snack?
I can,
Can I
can I
be
be in peace?
comfortable? Exactly. Oh
Like,
God.
and that's the thing, and it goes along with my second point, which is in our education, we are taught to respect the elders, which is
Hmm.
good. Don't get me wrong, but it goes in an extreme where you don't say what you think,
Yeah.
which means that
Whoever
you
comments,
don't.
and even if it offends you
Mm,
and bothers you,
mm,
you don't say anything back. You just take it
exactly.
how it is, and then that's it.
Exactly. So someone would, like someone will just come to you and be like, "Oh, you became so fat. Oh, you gained weight. Oh, you lost weight." And then you in your mind, you just want to be like, "Can you just shut up? Like, just mind your business? Maybe I'm going through things. It doesn't concern you." But you don't say it
You
because
don't
why?
say it
Because
out
the
loud.
person is, it's your auntie, it's someone, You can't say it, but
You'll
you
be
think it, but
starting
you can't say it. And
a third world war, literally.
exactly.
The
And
moment
it's
you
not,
say the
no,
moment you
no, go on,
say
go
it,
on.
it's a whole new scene. It's gonna cause family meetings, it's gonna cause all these things. I
Exactly.
understand respect, and I understand um everybody in a family
Mm,
or in a setting playing their role. I do get
mm,
that. But
mm,
with time, I feel like certain things should have evolved, should
mm,
have changed, some mindsets should have been lost with time, but then unfortunately that's not the case. So
mm,
moving on to our next question, which is
mm.
how have body comments personally shaped the way you see yourself or how you show up around people?
How I see myself. Okay, I feel like I'm going to open up here, so bear with me. I feel like I've had a lot of criticism about my body because like many families, me and my siblings don't have the same body type
Body
or like,
type, yeah.
yeah. So it led to a lot of criticism, a lot of um like you're always comparing your big sister, your brother,
Hmm. To the way they
and
look, yeah.
and for me, I feel like that criticism led to negative self-talk, at least on my part. And it wasn't easy, I'm not gonna lie, because every time I would apprehend when I would go to like a certain function because I know I'm gonna meet that said auntie or
Yeah.
that said uncle that is gonna tell me, "Oh, why don't you do like your sister? Why don't you lose some weight? You'll never find a husband. You'll never do this because only skinny girls find husbands, only skinny girls are beautiful, only, you know what I'm saying?"
Hmm.
And I always used to have like a negative self-talk. Like every time I would look in the mirror, I'll be like, you see, you have too many curves. You're
Yeah.
like, girl,
You have to
contouring,
lose
it did the
certain things.
job.
Yeah.
When I tell you, contouring, it did the job. Always trying to hide the double chin, always,
Hmm.
always trying to hide everything because you feel like you're not beautiful.
Hmm. And you start seeing the comments
Mm,
actively develop on you. When somebody makes a comment on your body or on your look or your outfit or
mm,
what you say, your accent, whatever,
mm,
eventually, even if that thing was not there, even if they were just trying to be mean and just really straight up not nice altogether, you start
mm.
seeing that thing on your body. I don't know how it works. I think it's the mind. You start seeing that thing on your body.
Right? It
You
gets
start
in your
feeling like
head.
exactly. You have been maybe let's say a plus size person and you have been wearing clothes, maybe that's a
Mm,
style, you're a stylist or whatever, and then somebody comments on your body. With time, you start losing your self-confidence. You start seeing
mm.
literally in the mirror that you're maybe plus size, you know? And I feel
Right?
like I'm not a biology or chemistry or whatever student, but I feel like everybody is born different
Mm-hmm.
with a certain body type. Of course, when you grow up, you used to have these like really chubby cheeks, and then eventually they
Mm-hmm.
disappear with growth and other
Mm,
life circumstances. But I'm just saying some things do stay. But then those memories that you have of being younger, I'm gonna fess up and be honest. My brother used to be really, really big.
mm-hmm.
And man, I was a bully. I was a bully to him. I bullied him. He loved drinking milk. I think he's gonna see
Mm-hmm.
this and it's gonna be like, oh, finally you're opening up and telling the truth about who you really are. Yeah, I used to be like that. I remember bullying my brother because he used to love milk, and eventually, when you drink
Mm-hmm.
lots and lots of milk, you gain weight. And he
Mm-hmm.
had gained weight, and then every time we go to school, some of my friends, just for me to look cool, I would be like, "Oh, you see my brother? You see how how big he is? Do you know what he does? He drinks lots and lots of milk." And then everybody would,
Mm-hmm.
chime in and try laughing, and it would be the same thing. We weren't in the same class, so of course it didn't affect him directly, but behind the closed doors and everything, I know that I was saying that to some of my friends to kind of look cool and look like, but still eventually my time came. I gained
Mm-hmm.
weight, and
Mm-hmm.
man, the comments, they hurt. They
Now
hurt.
the tables have turned.
Yes, they hurt. They hurt me bad, and they hurt me, and they came from very unexpected places. This one
Mm-hmm.
time, I recently actually, I posted a picture, and one of my
Mm.
family friends was like, "Oh, you gained so much weight. What are we gonna do now?" I was like,
Excuse me, sir.
I gained so much weight. Keyword being I gained so much weight. What are
Last
you
time I
gonna do?
checked, you don't feed me.
Like,
So
you don't feed me, you're not a fitness coach. What is it? What do you want to do? What do you say?
what
I
is
don't
going
like
on?
asking, what do you suggest we do? What do you suggest we do? Me and you.
As in, should we
I
get like
was
a
so
team
shocked.
and
I took the
like what's
screenshot.
going on?
I took the screenshot, and literally this is a beautiful picture. She could have said, "Oh, you look good." Maybe started with something nice and be like, "Oh, you look really, really good."
I
But then
remember the
even the
picture.
but, yeah, exactly. I posted on my story. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Can everybody please help me answer this person?" Because I feel like if I do, I'm going to say things that are really, really bad and inappropriate,
Mm.
and this is
Mm.
gonna become a whole thing. And eventually, people did. And I was like, I took all those answers. I didn't name the person. I took all those answers and I sent them to her. And I was like, you see, we're in 2025. You don't
And
comment
you're
on
right.
somebody's body.
Keep
Literally.
your opinions to yourself. Like, please.
There's this thing I saw in Kathia McKenzie
Mm-hmm.
vlog, and she said, abuse Sewarawis. No, not Sewarawis. People who have gained weight, they know. And people who have lost weight or maybe they also know. You don't need to
Right?
remind them consistently, day in and day out, that they need to do something about the weight and the way they look.
Plus, it's not even your job, and you commenting, it's like you're telling that person you should feel bad because you have maybe I'm fat, but maybe I like being fat. Maybe I don't want to be skinny, and maybe I'm skinny, but I like being skinny. I don't want to you know what I'm saying?
And
Some
I
people
get what
are
you're saying.
just genuinely comfortable with how
Yeah,
they are
some
in
people
their
go
body,
to the
and that's
gym.
okay.
Some people go to the gym trying to lose weight. Other people go to the gym trying to gain weight. It's so
Mm,
different, and it's not up to you to determine which one I should be getting. Quite literally,
exactly.
it's not. Literally.
I
Which kind of
know.
gets me back to another point, which this one is
Hmm.
like a very general point.
Hmm.
Today, the gym culture today.
Ah.
Everybody's going to the gym.
Hmm.
Yeah. Everybody is going to the gym. So the question is,
Everybody.
do you think the rise of
Mhm.
gym culture has genuinely improved how we see our bodies or just created another pressure? I don't go to the gym.
It
I'm gonna face
did.
up. I don't go to the
I
gym.
don't go to the gym either.
I'm not against anybody that goes to the gym. That is great. You're trying to stay healthy, keep your body in
Mm,
good condition and everything. Okay, great.
mm,
But I feel like with time, this thing has
mm.
become such a pressure.
I mean,
Conversations and everything that we see, everybody's at the gym. I'm not against
mm,
it. I'm just saying, um, just like how I don't think, because I had a friend, she was like, we were talking, and then she was like, "Oh, we have to hurry because I have to go to the gym." I was like, "Okay, okay, cool." She was like, "Wait, you don't go to the gym?" I was like, "No, I don't." And then she was like, "No, no way. You should be going to the gym and everything." I was like, "Honey,
it
I
becomes
know."
a whole thing. Like, you don't go to the gym? What do you mean? Like, girl.
So do you think it has made, for people that go, of course, has it made
Mhm.
them more confident and improve their image of their own bodies, or do you think it's just another shelf of pressure?
I mean, I think that it's like the gym culture, it did help us improve the way we see our bodies because it raised some kind of awareness. Like
Mhm.
people know that they need to take care of themselves and self-care is very important. And so that's why I feel like gym culture did good on that part. But again, I feel like it created some unrealistic standards, if I can say so, where you people will go to the gym to look a certain way, not because they genuinely enjoy the gym, but just because they want to, take that snap in the gym
That
and
mirror
have that
picture,
itty bitty
it,
waist,
yes.
you know?
That mirror
And
picture, forget about that. Aesthetics. That mirror picture is
girl,
everywhere. And I'm like, I'm not against it. Congrats to you. But I feel like
mm-hmm,
you didn't, I feel like the gym is a mindset. Okay?
mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm,
need to be mentally prepared and acknowledging of your situation and
mm-hmm,
being clear on where you want to get when it comes to that. So I
mm-hmm,
look a certain way. I want to gain something, either gain weight or lose weight or something, maybe keep my shape. I don't know. Now,
mm-hmm,
since you have a vision and it's already established, I feel like it takes a level of like mindset to be
mm-hmm,
absolutely locked in to get to where you want to get. Now, I feel
yeah,
like that takes time. You don't just wake up today and get that membership and then start going. You
mm,
need to get there. You need time to process, time to get that
mm,
motivation and actually get there. Okay?
mm, mm,
Since you took that time and nobody was pressuring you, I don't understand that now that you're settled and you already there, you feel like
mm,
everybody should run along with you and not take their time to understand what they're getting themselves into, how this is going to help personally to them, and
mm.
if it even does in the first place.
I know, right? Plus, I feel like most people, because I have a friend who he works at the gym. He's a coach, and he told me that most of the times when he receives people at the gym, he be asking basic questions like, what do you want to do? Do you want to work on your muscles? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want, like precise stuff? But most of the people he has at the gym, they don't really know what they want. They just come at the gym because of the pressure, as you said, and they don't really know what they want, but they just know that they want to look a certain way. But that certain way you want to look like, why do you want to look like that? Is it because other people say that a beautiful girl has like a small waist? She has like there is a
To have a
certain way
certain
a woman should
figure,
look like.
especially from our culture, you have to have that
Girl,
certain
you know, that
figure.
Coca-Cola shape, it has
Exactly.
to be there. It has to be there. And as you said, like the snaps, it's a way of constantly like proving others that
Right.
you are doing something. You're
Very
not
few
supposed to
people,
post all the time you go to the gym.
very few people, very few people
Mm.
post for their own um self-improvement.
Satisfaction?
Voila.
Mm,
Self-improvement and being like,
mm,
this is my own proof to myself that I went to the gym today
mm,
and I did the work and then I'm moving forward. Okay? Because that's
mhm,
also a very, for you to wake up every day, whether it's raining or
mm,
snowing or cold or windy or
mm,
very much heated or whatever, and still go to the gym and still do the workout, that takes mindset. Okay? That's a very firm
mm,
and good mindset to have. Because it,
mm,
it also helps you maybe set up your day, you feel better. Like
mm,
statistically, I've read through some articles where they say once you start your day in the gym, everything else goes like smoothly because you know you were up,
yeah.
you were exercising your body. That's a
Mm,
good thing to
mm,
have. But I'm just
mm,
saying, are you posting it for yourself? Are you posting it to prove to us who are watching that you went to the gym?
mhm,
Are
mhm.
you, you know,
I know.
what is it?
And And I feel like, some people don't like the gym. And I'm like, if you don't like the gym, personally, I don't like the gym, but I make sure that I stay active in my life. That means that if I need to walk, I will walk. If I need to take the stairs, I will take the stairs. If I need to, go on a Sunday and run a few miles, I will do it. But I don't genuinely like paying for a membership and going to the gym all the time. Like for me, it doesn't work for me.
I
But
I
I
find
I
that
try to stay
I
active.
need a lot of motivation to be able to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? But it doesn't mean that you can stay active. Being healthy doesn't necessarily require that you always go to the gym, taking those snaps, taking those. And as you said, sometimes you do it for yourself, which is good. You do
Yeah.
you. But if you do it and you don't, and you know inside of you that you don't like it, and you're doing it because other people go there and you just want to, I don't know, in a
You
way,
end
try
up
to prove
being
something to
you
other
end up
people.
being burned out.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to live with the expectations of others, which
And
is
it's
not
not,
good.
yeah,
Mm,
man. I don't know. I feel like this one time it became so much. Everybody
mm,
around me was like pressuring me, my close friends, and everybody was like,
mm.
"Oh, you've gained some." I have this, but I probably can't say this on camera because eventually they're gonna know.
They're gonna cancel you.
Somebody told my mom and was like, "Oh, she gained so much weight. She looks so disgusting and bad." I was like, and it pushed over to other things. Maybe I'll talk off
Mm,
about maybe in the
mm,
blog letters because I feel like the blog letters
mm,
are like, a
mm.
little for the
Yeah.
intimate subscribed circle. But
Mm,
I'm just saying those comments eventually I remember I spent like a week. I would look at
mm,
myself. When my mom told me, she told it to me in a very, of course, motherly way.
mm.
But I spent like a week or two every piece of clothing that I was trying on, I just felt weird. It looked weird,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm,
And
mm,
I know it's like lock in, go to the gym and all these things, but with a constant comment on your body and how you
mm,
look and you can't eat that, you can't do this.
mm,
I get it, okay, to keep the health, but
mhm.
there's ways you can say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's ways you can approach somebody and actually
Mm,
express what you want to say, how you
mhm,
feel, okay?
mhm,
Or just don't. That's also an option. Don't,
mhm.
okay? Because at the end of the day, it's none of your business. But there's ways you can
Mm,
approach somebody, talk to them, tell
mm.
them what you want to tell them, but don't make it like a very general, everyday reminder of, like
Yeah.
I said, a greeting. Literally, in our
Mm,
culture, it's a greeting to tell somebody they became
mm.
fat or thin or whatever it is.
Yeah, like the whole person is summarized on the fact that they look like that.
Yeah.
It's not
Even this,
good.
even describing people in our culture.
Mm.
They tell you, "Oh, do
Right.
you know Chelsea?" And then you're like, "Chelsea, which Chelsea?" And they're like, "The fat Chelsea,
You
Chelsea
know her,
Bush,
she's fat, she's
Chelsea
chubby, she has this
Ebushe, Ufita Matama."
like
You could
okay.
say the pretty Chelsea, the Chelsea that has
You can even say other things like she's the daughter of Teller and
exactly, or maybe I don't know. You've seen her some.
she used to live
Used to
there, she
leave her.
li
No, 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 no. She's like, no,
use
Ubushe.
anything.
No, the fat one. And you're like,
Okay.
God.
You're
Anyway,
like, okay. I mean,
with
but
time,
yeah.
I feel like as a culture, we should lose certain things, and that's one of them, personally.
But sometimes if I can add on what you were saying, sometimes there is a very thin line between caring and being a bit obsessed. Some people care about you, but some others just need to exterior. Hold on, English.
English has left
Ex
the building.
English has left the building. Some people need to exteriorize how bad they feel.
Yeah,
Because you will see that the people that don't feel good about themselves
make
need to
those comments.
project it on
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
So they will need to, diminish you as much as they can.
They're making the comments. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and this
Mm-hmm.
is like a very common trait too, because even
Mm-hmm.
we're people. At the end of the day, we make mistakes.
Yeah.
I have had some
Mm-hmm.
instances where I have had other things and other battles that I was battling in my head, and I would project them on the people around me, and they have nothing to do with whatever it is that I'm going through, which is a very bad trait to have and something really bad to do altogether. So I feel like with time, as a culture, there's certain things that we should lose. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
that one
Mm-hmm.
is one of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lose the
Mm-hmm.
body commenting and the body shaming and the
Mm,
weird looks and all of these things, you know?
mm.
And of
And
course, it narrows down.
but
You were saying?
yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't remove the fact that some people generally care about you and your
Yeah,
health. And what okay, generally you can tell when someone cares about you, and you can tell when someone is just there to comment and comment. They're not really concerned about you.
yeah,
Usually when someone talks about you, like like if I come to you and I'm like, Kevin, I realized that you were losing a lot of weight lately, and I am worried about you.
yeah.
There is a difference with
Between
there is a difference with you look skinny. What you are not eating,
judges,
you are
everything, what is
you
going
look
on?
anorexic. There is a difference, you know. There is
Yeah,
like a you can tell when someone cares about you, and when someone cares about you, it's good. But you also need to, il faut doser. You need to. I said it
tone
once,
it. Yeah,
maybe you say it twice, and
voila.
then
And then that's it.
let the person
I'm
do a
pretty much
thing.
sure the person has heard you the first time.
Right? And
Yes.
the person is aware, as you said, if someone is losing weight, if someone is gaining weight,
They
they
know.
know,
They've seen themselves in the mirror. They know.
right? It's
Exactly.
not your job. And the fact and the funny thing is you don't like when someone tells you. So why
Yeah.
do you go and tell
Why do you go
others?
and tell others? Yeah, exactly.
Don't do to others what you don't want people to do to you. So just
Preach.
chill.
Preach. Umva. My baby girl, it was so nice catching up with you. Every
Thank you
time
for having
me
me.
and you are terrible diehard fans of The Summer I Turned Pretty. We have
Right,
watch sessions when it was still coming out. We had watch sessions and we would be like,
girl.
"What is it? Why is he doing this? What do you mean?"
Girl,
Yeah.
the way you changed me from Team Jeremiah to
Maya to
Team
Team
Conrad was
Conrad.
the biggest plot twist of my entire life.
Exactly, in
Like
just one season.
this
I'm
girl,
just
she has turned me. Like the biggest plot twist of my 2025 was me turning to Team Conrad. I
saying,
didn't see it
exactly.
coming, but hey,
It
here I
came,
am.
it was there. And it's always a blast to talk to you. It's always a blast to,
Mm,
we have a friend in common who's gonna be shocked. She's gonna be like, what do you mean you guys are
girl.
on the podcast together? And I feel like, oh,
Mm.
this is not a podcast, guys. I always say, oh, but this is a phone call. This is a very fun and funny
It
and
can become a podcast though.
I'm just, I don't know. I don't fit in the narrative, but maybe eventually with time
One day,
we're
one
gonna get
day.
there. One day, one day. But thank you so much for being here
Thank you
with
for
me.
having me. It
Of
was really a
course.
pleasure. I
Until
hope that everyone who watch likes and comments, like
and
give
so,
us response.
you practiced. Even I don't say like, comment,
Girl,
subscribe.
I'm telling you, I rehearsed this. Like
Even
I
I
came
don't say
ready.
that. But no, you're really good and I feel
Mm.
like I said, I have very interesting friends and you're one of them and it's always
Oh,
a
thank you. You
pleasure
too.
to hear your thoughts and your comments. You're one of the people whenever I post something on my story, you comment something that's like really thoughtful and you have your thoughts, you're very unapologetic to them, which is like a very good trait to have.
Mm.
And I was like, maybe people would love to hear from you and what you have to say on
Thank you. I hope they like it. I hope they
I
like
really
it.
do. I
And
really do.
yeah, I just know that whenever you need me, I'm there if you need me to, I'm always there clapping for you in the back. So I'm glad that you thought of me for this, and just anytime you need a redo session, I'll be
Honey,
there.
we will be back. We will be
We shall
back.
be back.
We shall be
We
back,
shall be
literally.
back.
So thank you for everyone that watched, and this was amazing. This was To Whom We're Becoming with Tona Celsa today, and me, your host, Kevin Karangwa, and I can't wait to see you all in the comments and the subscription. You see how bad I am at this? I'm terrible. I'm
Do you
literally
want me
terrible.
to do it?
Yes, please. I'm terrible. Like I need a big flat thing that's like slapped there that's
Do you
like
want
nice.
me to do it? I can't do it.
And there's like a little out how did I call it? Outro at the end of my videos
Yeah.
that's like
Mhm.
comment, like, subscribe. That's like the most that I do. And I feel,
I feel like
okay,
we're just gonna cut this, like,
cut this.
let's cut the show.
The show, I'm done. No, but literally, this was such a blast, and it was beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful to have you.
same.
Thank you for your time, and we will
Thank
see you
you.
next time.
Okay.
And if you're watching, please share with your friends. These are like some really good, thoughtful thoughts that we have on here. We also have a blog on Substack, To Whom We Are Becoming, with Kevin Karangwa, so you can also read. I write every Tuesday, and on Sundays, I talk to a friend, just like how I just did with Tona Celsa. It's always fun. It's always a blast. It's one of my hobbies, and I've come to love it. It's literally my baby now.
Mm,
So thank you
girl.
so much, and bye, Chelsea.
Bye, girl.
Bye,
See you next
girlies.
time.